all misfire codes. So I've noticed on days that it rains, this thing rides like absolute crap. Now I have an idea of what it is, so I'm gonna go get the parts in that a while, and then I'll show you guys how we narrow it down to what it actually is. So other than that, this thing's been running absolutely fantastic. I've had zero issues with it, except for when it rains. When it rains, it's not very easy to drive. So advance, here we come. Holy cow, plugs, wires, and valve cover gaskets cost me more than I paid for the whole car. All right, let's get home and see if this is our issue. It should be. These things are known and notorious for leaking oil into the valley or into the plugs, or into the plug wires, and then causing it to misfire. So hopefully that's our problem. Let's go check and find out. All right, guys and girls, so I actually pulled over on the side of the road and just tossed in 3 of the 4 plug wires a while, just because I felt like it was just going to be easy to do real quick and it would troubleshoot. And as soon as I got up there, which I'll show you now, I wanted to actually show the girls. We'll go up here and show them all at once. What? Because it'd be cool. Like, you can fix this stuff yourself. You don't have to call me in 4 years when you're driving and you start having a misfire. You can still call you no matter what. Oh boy. No, you got to fix it yourself. That's part of the fun. Nope. But stand by, I'll show you. I literally just laid the wires up top here too. Daddy. All right, so then there's a little thing under here you got to move. Pink. So as you can see, lift this up here, and then you'll see a slot in the hood there, oval. Whoa. I can't. Well, you were wiggling a little fast. So then 3 of the wires are actually changed here. And remember how I said it's probably oil from the valve cover leaking? Look at it, the oil just running out of here. All these wires are covered in oil. The new ones are not, which they might actually be covered now. But you can see the oil all over the brand new plug wire. So we got to put a valve cover gasket in it.
Don't know what that is, but
that's that other gasket that we bought. See? Wouldn't you like to fix stuff like this yourself?
I don't know, it depends if it's gonna take long or short.
You've seen that took me 10 minutes on the side of the road. If I wanted to do this whole job, I might have an hour and a half into it. But then there's a problem, like the oil leak is then gone. You don't have to worry about it ever again.
Because the car was being very weird.
It was driving very bad for sure. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out the air box here. I'm gonna pop the valve cover gasket off and toss the valve cover gaskets in it. Then we can drive normal, plug and chug. Plug and chug.
What are you doing?
I'm stepping in the pump.
This out here, this was actually not even where it needs to be, which is supposed to be sealed up top here, and on the spark plug tubes here, both sides were actually off, so you can see how junk they are. Those are obviously never going to go back in, so it's a good thing that we ended up getting the new ones. These actually slide on here like so. The other one was down here on both of them, so when I pulled the valve cover off, it fell. But got the new ones on here, so now we won't have the oil in the cylinder. Got the new valve cover gasket on. Let's get this side put back together. New plug in. The new plugs are over there. Walk over there and show them that. So those were the old plugs. As you can tell, they are absolutely saturated in oil. Those are the new the old spark plug wires, covered in oil as well. So this thing should run tip top when we're all said and done. Let's get it back together. Alrighty, we are all back together. Both valve cover gaskets are done. Spark plugs all throughout this thing, wires, everything. Let's fire it up. Alright, while I'm here, my buddy actually kind of made me an offer on buying this scanner, which I'm actually kind of thinking about doing because he gave me a hell of a price on it. Not sure if you can hear me. I think my finger was just over the mic, but my buddy just gave me an awesome deal on this. I think I might actually add this to the fleet. Let me know in the comment section down below. Should we add this scanner to the Send It Steve fleet, or I guess tools? What do you call it? Tools, shop, equipment? I don't know. But anyway, engine light was on. It was never on until it would rain, and then the light would come on because this thing obviously misfired. But we should be all good to go now. And sounds good. Let me just get powered on here. Oh, that was my fault. My leg unplugged it. But trouble codes, let's see what's in here. It probably has to just be misfire. I don't think this thing had any other issues. Yep, all misfire codes. All right, normally I would not clear this, but being that this is the end of the month, I'm gonna clear it and try to get the readiness monitor set to night. Clear emissions related crapola. Good to go. Diagnostic data has been cleared. Continue. Now I'll probably drive this thing around all night. That way we can get this thing actually inspected tomorrow. Go figure, the last day of the month that this thing kicks an engine light. But it is what it is. We'll get it taken care of, get some fresh stickers on here. So now we'll roll over to the F450 saga. Up here, it's definitely a big truck. It's kind of a hill here. He thought it was going to actually tip over, but we're going to go ahead and get it towed back to my house. You can tell it's definitely a big truck hanging over the edge here, but we'll get it home and see what happened. Again, we got some damage up here from yesterday. I'll explain all that once we get back home and once I get feeling a little bit more happy and motivated. So okay, yeah, that'll get me there. All right, as you can tell, she's definitely leaking something here. Drip. All right, back to the house. Before I get out of here, I've got to give a huge thank you to Sean Todd here. He used his AAA to get the F450 home because obviously the F450 is a little heavy and too long for the trailer that we have here. Josh is obviously taking the Jeep home. Oh boy, freaking Chevy guys. But thank you, Sean. I really do appreciate it. Go give him a follow on Instagram, ST57210. Bam, look at that. I even remember it. All right, I appreciate you. We'll do some safe wheeling next time.
And not break shit.
And not break stuff. Yeah, we had a rough day today. If you didn't see yesterday's video, definitely go check out yesterday's video. We were hard on our rigs today. All right, we'll see you. Thank you. Pow. All right, now it's your time. We got to turn down freaking Michael Jackson here, or Tina Turner, whoever that was. Come on, girl.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
I think it was Janet Jackson, wasn't it?
Michael Jackson.
Was it? Okay, anyway, but now I gotta say thank you to Josh. He literally just got home from vacation. I was supposed to be watching your dog today, but here I am broke down up here at Rouse Creek and I couldn't really let the dog out, so I'm thankful that you're a good friend and we're getting out of here. But before you go, well, go ahead, I'll talk to you in a second. Yeah. Bye. Okay, we're going back to the house. Bye. Well, I know this is why you guys are all here, for the old F450 being down and out for the count. So I did actually get it back here the next day. I looked over it. I can't actually see anything, you know, that stands out. However, I do know that there is a bunch of oil all over the place. As you can tell, everything is absolutely saturated in oil, in grease. Come over here to this side, and this side is actually covered as well in oil. So we've got definitely some issues here. When I pulled apart the passenger side here, basically everything underneath over here was soaked, and it looked like it sprayed forward. Whatever it was that blew out, it blew all over the fan, and the fan kind of just spread it throughout the truck here. But I'll go ahead and fire it up for you guys. As you did see, it did actually drive under its own power on the tow truck here, but we definitely have some issues here. My buddy is actually supposed to be bringing over his scanner for me in a little bit, so I'll actually be able to scan it and see what cylinder is actually the one that doesn't have, or the one that's losing compression, and just how to go from there. But here's a fire up. You can definitely hear in its idle that it is not pleased, not very happy. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off here, guys. I'm gonna actually get his scanner here in a little bit. He said he should be here in the next hour or so, and I'll see what cylinder is actually down and out of it. All right, I just fired it up here. It is smoking bad. I don't want to leave it running too long, but I definitely want to go ahead and hook his scanner up here and see what's going on with it. Stand by, let me get this thing all situated. All right, scanning in here, we go into cylinder contribution, and this should give us our values to the misfire. Cylinder 4 has some misfire there. Cylinder 6 and cylinder 8, which are going to be on the same bank, have some issues. And yeah, 6 and 8 seem to be our trouble cylinders. 2, 4, they're gonna obviously have a misfire because they're trying to make up for the fueling and the correcting of everything else, so you can't really fault them for being down. But it looks like cylinder 6 and cylinder 8 are going to be why the F450 is down and out here. So let me get it shut off here, guys, and I'll jump up here under the hood and we'll see what we can see. All right, well, collecting the data that I have now and the little bit of issues that we're having with it, I do actually believe that we finally popped a head gasket in this truck, or we ended up cracking 2 pistons. I'm gonna have to do a lot more research. I'm gonna have to actually go ahead and tear the heads off of this thing and kind of, you know, figure out from there. There's not much else I can do. I've torn it apart. I've looked up here. I've looked high and low. I've checked out everywhere that I thought that I could find maybe an issue. I don't see anything externally as of right now, so I'm gonna have to start looking more towards internally. I also don't believe that it is a fuel injector, only because of the amount of oil that's sprayed out here. There's no way oil would spray out the way that this is sprayed out if it was just a fuel injector or something like that. So I do believe that we took out a head gasket, or I do believe we had some kind of internal error happening right now. So it is what it is, guys. I hope you guys stay positive about it. The F450 will return. Might take a little bit of time, but it will return one day here in the near future. So I'm gonna assume that I should have this done before we end up going to New Jersey truck invasion. I think that shows in July, so I'm gonna work to try to get this thing done by July. But of course, I am a father, and I do have more important things to kind of spend my money on and focus on. So I'll get to it when I can. If I can't get to it anytime soon or this year, so be it. Don't hold your breath on it, but I am going to try to do what I can. I want to at least tear this thing down in a future video here and find out what the actual problem is 100% versus right now I'm just kind of guessing that it's a head gasket or, you know, a cracked piston or something like that. Alrighty, guys and girls, well, that is going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. He made me an offer on it. I jewed him down $100. It's not really that crazy, but we ended up purchasing the scanner. So we've got a new tool for the toolbox. I'm freaking excited. I hope you guys are too. So if you made it this far in the video, comment Snap-on down in the description down below. That's gonna go ahead and wrap up the video, guys. I'm excited. Like, you know what, as sad as it is to see this thing blow up, I got a hell of a deal on a scanner now. So, you know, with every negative becomes a positive. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you could, please comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you guys in an upcoming video. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.